All right, so when you're in the guard, you can do a lot of things. You can stuff punches, keep him from hitting you. You can sweep him over and upgrade your position. You can get on his back, but you can also lock him. You can set him up for submission locks where you can break joints, choke him out, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to show you a simple one right now called the Kimura lock from the guard. Super easy submission to do, but causes a whole lot of damage. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Just the Kimura lock by itself. I want your partner to be in your guard and have his hands on the ground just like this. Again, this is just a lock by itself. I want you to grab his wrist at the same time you uncross your feet. So just, you're going to hold his watch just like this. Sit up on your elbow and reach over his arm and grab your own wrist just like this. If he's a tall guy and you have a hard time, it's okay. Just go lower on the arm just like this. So you see I've got his arm trapped here. I've got one hand on his wrist and my other hand on my wrist. You don't really need thumbs here. This can kind of get in the way, causes your thumb a little strain. So these can be like thumbless grips, just like that, kind of cupped here. This is enough, just like this. So the Kimura lock by itself, the setup, wrist, feet down, go over the arm, grab your own wrist. Once you're here, I want you to use your legs to drive. And the first thing you're going to do is just lay on your back as you drive him forward. Just like this. But I don't want to stay on my back. I want to start scooting my hip out. At the same time, I'm going to take this leg and hold him down just like this, to where I can scoot all the way on my side. You can even cross your feet there to be really secure. But notice that this is the position that I want for the Kimura. I'm facing him. I'm not on my back. I'm facing him. I've got his arm bent at a right angle. It's not straight. Bent. Glue his elbow in your chest. Everything's tight. I'm not allowed here. Tight. Turn and look at the back of his head. And you're just going to push the arm this direction towards the back of his head until your partner taps. And let me just mention here that it's very important for your partner to know how to tap, especially on this move. This can cause a serious rotator cuff injury, and if you're a big, strong guy, sometimes your shoulders are even tighter. So be very gentle with this with your partner, and go ahead and tap the mat or tap the person, or just say the word tap to let your partner know, hey, that's enough. Don't crack my arm anymore. Okay, so I'm here, wrist, feet, reach over, grab your own wrist. Drive with your legs against the floor like this to put him down on his face. Boom. Lock him down, scoot your hip, lock him down. Scoot a little more, you can just wiggle a few times. To really secure the position, you can cross your feet here, just like that. I've got his arm bent at a right angle, his chest, his elbow is in my chest, and I push his arm up this way for the lock. Let's do for the north view here. All right, so I'm here. Arms on the ground, grab the wrist, feet down, reach over, grab your own wrist. That's the lock, just like this, just like that, okay? Once you get this position, feet on the ground, drive forward, boom. Scoot your hip a little bit so you can lock him down with your leg over his back. To really secure it, cross your feet. Scoot a little more so that I'm facing him now. I'm not on my back here like this. I'm facing him. His arm is bent at a right angle. His elbow is pinned to my chest, and I'm looking at him. And I'm just going to push his arm up this direction towards his head. Be very gentle with your partner. You don't want to hurt the guy's shoulder. One last time. So I'm here, wrist, boom, over, drive, scoot, lock down, lock it up, just like this. Once you've got this, you've got the Kimura lock. Push it up towards his head. All right. That is how you do the Kimura lock, basic technique from the guard.